Ah.
Welcome everyone to the Saturday evening stream again with Liselotte. I didn't check, I think she's hiding. She had enough of the game jam. But of course, all the other people are here in the Streaming Going Live channel on Discord. So if you want to join us on Discord, there's the Streaming Going Live channel and the text channel on streaming. So you can either post something to us or you can come online and just talk to us. Hi to those who already talked to us. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Yes, I was just checking if it works. Okay, well, maybe somebody can have an eye on the Twitch stream. It was too loud. Okay, that is a very good point. I'll tune it down.
Was a little bit too loud.
Okay.
I had the stream open in the background and suddenly my ears exploded.
Was it the music or was it just the...
Yeah, the music.
Okay, but that's music you listen to rather loud, so... no, I tuned it down already. So next time it won't explode your ears.
No, what
Yeah,
he meant
I've
was the music, not the volume.
No, that's what you meant, Armin. You always mean the music. Yeah, so what happened in the afternoon? Nobody knows. So we
nobody knows. I mean, I know a little bit. I checked out the other groups.
Yeah.
And most of them were merging already. So looks good.
Nice.
I would say. Some have a few problems, but I think most of them are going to be alright after the merge. Maybe some of them may join us later and show off a little bit.
Nice. That would be really cool. So I'm not into raiding people's channels, so I actually have to ask them to come around. But if anybody of you wants to recruit people for coming in, please be my guest. That'd be awesome. Yes, we actually have to make an announcement that we are live. I'll just do that.
I did that in the general.
In the announcement? In the general.
Yeah, I didn't know where.
Okay, but you forgot the adhere tag. I'll do the thing with the adhere tag.
My bad, sorry.
No, that's okay. We're all new to Twitch and Discord and stuff. Adhere, we are streaming right now. Join in at send. Actually, it tells me more than 60 people. That's rather awesome. We have 60 people online right now in Discord, which means that 60 or more are actually working on games. So that is pretty awesome, because our first projections with Fight were that we will have something like Fight, me, Vede, Andy, and Sabrina and Armin. And he said he won't be here all the time. So Armin is here all the time. That's pretty awesome. And 50 other people. So that's even more awesome. So thanks a lot for joining us.
Oh, the chat doesn't show pictures. The Discord streaming.
Ah,
thing.
okay. That's bad. You actually have to. Oh no, it's better. You don't see that picture. So please do not head over to the Discord streaming channel in Discord and take a look at that picture. It shows strange stuff. I still have that. We are holding artifacts of culture in our hands and smiling into the camera. It's kind of a social distancing thing, you know. So I still have my artifact here. I can just show it shortly to you. It's a cultural thing, you know. Yeah, well, what else do we want to do? We can take a look at the sponsors. Sponsors are always cool. Let's take a look at the sponsors. We have, of course, Annexia, Universität Klagenfurt, and our silver sponsors, Arturus, Imendo, Dynatrace, Sensologent, and the Förderverein Dänische Fakultät. So thank you to those guys. They make game jams generally happen. And about those game jams, we're still hoping that the quarantine thingy or near quarantine thingy is over for the Hütten Jam. So if you haven't heard about the Hütten Jam, I'm pretty sure that there are some people in the talk that actually know about the Hütten Jam. Anybody of you cares to talk about the Hütten Jam? What happens? What we're doing there? Fight maybe?
Sure. Well, the Hütten Jam is basically a retreat jam. So it is in a Hütte, which is in the mountains, a cabin in the mountains. And well, we're too many people, so we have a couple of cabins. But in the end, you are there for a weekend. You do make games like at a normal game jam, but you're secluded from everything else. And the socializing parts in between get therefore more emphasis. So you get to know the other teams, and you can go for a hike for a couple of hours, brainstorm new ideas there, and then continue working on your game later on.
Thank you very much. I think that's a very good summary of the whole thing. So there is the sauna and whirlpool track in the chat. I have to clear the whirlpool thing. No, the whirlpool thing is not an organizers only thing. When we were there, we had a retreat from our curriculum committee and the game jam organizers. And for the first time when we went there, we were upgraded to a nicer cottage with a whirlpool, and that kind of still lingers. We never booked one of those. They're a little bit more expensive. We maybe should, but yeah, there's a whirlpool at some of them. But we hadn't have one at the Hütten Jam, unfortunately. But we're looking forward to some whirlpool thing. The only thing is that after 2 days of whirlpool retreat, you don't want to step in there. I mean, they try to fake water quality with underwater light, but yes, I mean, first day awesome, second day okay, third day oh my god, what do I catch if I step in there?
At the end of the weekend, it's always usually just beer.
No, it's actually I don't think it's beer, because I was with the kids. It was a present for the kids that I went to the same hut we have been at the first time with my family and relatives. So we booked the whole house there, and we were in the whirlpool. And after 4 days of kids without beer, the whirlpool still looked the strange yellowish, greenish color it had when we were there with the colleagues. Well, who wants to talk about their game? So let's see who is here. Veda is here. Peter, how is your game going?
You wanna? I don't know. Can I share my screen? Do you think I can?
Yes. Let's see how
Because I've got the best implementation of a dynamic weather system.
Yes, share your screen and I will
And
put it on there.
if I say weather system, I really mean only the sun. Yeah. So give me a second. I lost my Discord.
Oh, that's okay. I'm losing my shit all the time with all those things. But you can appreciate Tyrol here, Eastern Tyrol. I already forgot the name of the mountain, but it's a very nice skiing area. Looking to the south. My last ski tour this year. Ah, here he is. He's live. I'll join the
Is it
stream.
live on Twitch now?
Not yet. I have to pop it out. Move it over there and make it full screen. Yes, now you are live on Twitch.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I can show off
maybe
my
20 seconds.
amazing coding skills.
Yes, please.
So what you see now is the first terrible attempt at adapting the, let's say, the lighting to the current time in our level. So we're doing a shopping simulator, a Corona shopping simulator, where you have to strategically place items so your customers don't run into each other, yeah, and you can see their shopping list beforehand. So and we also want to visualize, the day passing by during the gameplay. So the current implementation is, I don't know, let's call it a bit, I don't know how to call it. It's a bit overly seizure warning.
That is a pretty fast daylight.
Yeah, that are some
Yeah.
days. I don't know if like the streaming can even do it justice, because at my display, 144 hertz, it really hurts.
Yeah, we get it sampled down to 30 frames and it still hurts.
Okay, that's good to know. Good to know.
You might
The
want
thing
to
we'll
check
have
out.
to fix.
Is this
What
the
did you say,
Corona shopping disco kind of right now?
Yeah.
But live debugging here, you might want to check out the script that I wrote that gives you second per real-time minutes, like in-game seconds per real-time minute.
Yeah. That's probably the mistake I'm doing. I'm assuming you're saving our game time in seconds, but you're not actually.
You're saving
Right.
it in nanoseconds.
Something else, something else entirely.
I'm gonna send you the script later.
Yeah, I'm not gonna open my Discord live on Twitch, so everybody will steal all my, I don't know what's there to steal.
Evo just said there's no toilet paper on those shelves. Very realistic. I think so too.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
But there so will be.
Yeah, okay. Unfortunately, I headed over to those two guys and I saw Fight working on one of those shelves. And I said, "Oh, is that a bench?" And they said, "No, it's a shelf." And now when I looked first at it, I said, "Is it a waiting hall with a lot of benches?" So I'm still mistaken, kind of. But
So
that's
we're
okay.
unfortunately we're not able to place like toilet paper yet, but we can place bananas. Woo!
Nice.
So and then people will come in and buy bananas, but I'm obviously like, I don't know if that guy wanted bananas. That guy definitely wants bananas, yeah. So he fetches one,
Okay.
then he leaves again.
Nice.
At least they're not going stealing anymore.
No, they're not stealing anymore. We had a funny thing because they find the shortest path to that's the checkout area, which is still in progress. They would just fetch the bananas, go right out there, and come back in this way, which is all too natural.
Nice.
But Fight got the nice idea to actually maybe include, thieves that would just right on leave.
And make a mini game out of hunting them down.
But I don't think we had reports of people in the Corona crisis stealing, I don't know, bananas or toilet paper or whatever.
No,
So
I don't
maybe
think
we
so.
scrap that.
Not in Austria, at least.
People are
But
slightly panicked. Some slightly panicked, but
you know
no
what
one-
was
yeah.
critical in Spain? Not toilet paper, but people stocked up on beer.
Yeah, you know, they got their priorities straight.
Yes, yes.
In the US, people got into fistfights over toilet paper.
Nice.
Way to go.
We didn't go there yet. We can try.
Yeah, we're not so far that we can say we will implement like fist fights. I feel like if you have two customers and they each, you know,
But
want to take the
friendly
same
shoving
piece of toilet paper.
or the threat of a hug. That might be enough in Corona times. Come
Yeah.
over here, give me a hug. Oh no, you can have the banana. What else do you plan? Bananas, toilet paper, and flour. That's the thing.
I don't know what that thing is, but I think
Flour.
it's pasta. No, it's pasta.
That's flour. It even says so on there.
Yeah, it's too pixely. You know, these are all placeholder images. Hopefully.
Okay.
Yes, these are placeholder images because the lovely gentleman named Gabe, who is actually joining, will be making our pixel art. Or I don't know the art style, but like he will make these icons. Now
Congratulations.
we only have to find 3D models for them on the shelves, but
Okay, but you can try low poly. I mean, the bananas look awesome actually.
Yeah, they're low poly.
Yeah, and I mean toilet paper is not too bad, so you can actually try to model it yourself.
No, we even downloaded Blender. You know, you can. We're gonna model some really nice toilet paper.
Sheets full
Straight
of
out of
toilet
Susan.
paper. Yeah, you have studied it already first time, I can see.
Yeah, I've never started it. It's a fresh install of Windows.
Nice, but if you
But I have no idea how to do anything in Blender, so I'm not gonna embarrass myself on stream.
but if somebody is here who wants to do low poly models for those two guys, that might be an option.
It's actually mesmerizing to watch people work in Blender or in any 3D program actually.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. I know but I know that we have some. So some people here are pretty skilled with the whole thing. So we
Yeah, if you have like some you know toilet paper assets laying around, you know, hit me up.
You know, we could order one of those really expensive 3D scanners and then just scan toilet paper.
You know, that's actually a great idea.
Different
but for that
brands.
you need to have toilet paper.
Yeah, Cozy and Hofer.
No, I have toilet paper. Maybe I'll really try it with like those free apps that you can download.
Yeah, scan your toilet paper before, after.
But I think it's really hard to export that into a project,
Yeah,
usable file. Yeah,
that's the problem. Yeah, I think so too. Wow, very nice. Thanks for showing your project. That really looks great. I think that might be really fun.
I mean,
to watch.
you didn't see the gameplay yet, right?
Yeah, but we got an idea of it. We really got
Yes.
an idea of it. Okay. Anybody else who wants to show something? Not really. We can just head over.
How about yourself?
Nobody can top that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can show virtually nothing right now. Yes, no, we're actually the bits and pieces are actually working. So I have to reopen Twitch first.
But they're not connected, right?
No, they're not connected at all.
Yeah.
So we already have session management. Andy did that. We already had a chat-like interface, which I did. Sabrina worked on, what was it, Heroku, I think. And Bernd worked on integrating AI Dungeon as an AI player. So actually we can use the game AI Dungeon we played in the morning to play as the AI player of our game. that should work if we get a good game working. That is the problem.
I'm actually super curious if, like, how and if this is gonna work out with the AI dungeon.
Yeah, me too. But I mean, it seems to work actually. It might come up with total crap, but yeah, it seems that we
All
can
the more
get it
fun,
working.
you know.
Yes. I mean, whatever. It's creative.
And
Okay.
I've actually written down some adventure starting sentences.
Yes, and they are pretty cool actually. I've read them. Can I?
Well,
Can you
read them
treat
out,
us to
You say
Armin.
some,
they are cool,
Yes,
but please
it's
don't
really-
No,
spoil
I
them.
can't read them out yet.
Yes, you
like,
can.
just a single one or two?
But you can show the file, so they're really funny.
A little teaser.
There.
Shall we show the file or shall we just wow?
Just read them out.
Okay, I got an easy one. Once upon a time, ... That's an easy one. You agree? 'Cause you
And a
can-
boring one.
Yeah, but there are... Look out,
still
it's
waiting.
the ... I mean, that's a good start.
Yeah.
Or the ship touches ground gracefully.
So it's a start.
Yeah, it's a start. And then
Okay.
then basically two people are chosen to
The chosen ones.
to try for the chosen to go to the trial of writing the next sentence, and then two vote options come up, and from the voting options then all the players vote the one that is better, and that's where the story heads. And the next then two new players are chosen from those that participate and go on with the story for the next sentence or two. And we mix in the AI dungeon, but we don't tell anyone that this is the AI player. So maybe the AI player really wins. Let's see if that works.
And it's quite difficult to come up with stuff without giving too much information. I mean, I want the players to be creative and not start off
Yes.
and a particular scenario right from the start, from that get-go sentence.
Yeah, I mean, just nudge them in a particular direction so it's interesting enough. But yeah, I see where you're going.
Right.
And actually, the cool part, I mean, if the idea came here around AI Dungeon, I have to admit that. But the cool thing is, if you see people working or playing AI Dungeon together, like Armin and me did in the morning, and Martin and Natasha helped a little bit, it's actually pretty crazy where those ideas head, because of course the ideas of the story are diverging from two people, but you immediately accept the path that the other people take, because maybe it's even a better idea than you have, or you're stuck in creative thinking or something like that. So,
And I think that the game would be really funny if more than like 8 or 9 or 10 people play it, because then you really get to see, the democratic process of storytelling, of collaborative storytelling.
yeah, I hope we get it that far. Actually, we had to split the game controller because we have a serverless architecture. Interestingly enough, we only have a data model and a client, and there is no game controller instance. And now we are working on that, because one of the clients has to be the game controller, and of course it's not cheat proof or nothing. And we're working a lot with deterministic state machines. So let's see how that works out. I think we will need a lot of duct tape, but maybe it holds until Sunday.
You know, it can still be a beautiful sculpture, even if like 80% of it is glue.
Yeah. Or green. Okay, anybody else who wants to show something?
Well, maybe. I don't know whether screen sharing works, but I could try.
Please, give us a screen. It show up on my left
I'll have to...
side here. And then I can
the entire
switch it
screen is
over.
kind of awkward, and applications... this will take a minute. Just... this whole Discord screen sharing thing isn't too wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah, we actually noticed that Discord kind of goes down in the evening.
No, I haven't
And
noticed that. Do you see something?
yeah, I got something. I'm switching now, so you'll be online in a
Okay.
few seconds.
So this game is currently self-playing, and I have the Twitch integration done. So essentially, that's working, and the self-playing. Well, the game logic is there mostly. So I just need to glue those two games together, and it's supposed to be a sort of 4 gewinnt, Connect 4
Okay.
type of game. But I eventually want to switch it over to multiplayer, so more than 2 players, and it's supposed to be streamed and controlled using Twitch chat.
Okay, so people say
So-
something in the chat like a command for a bot, and then
Right.
that's the input for the game.
You join in, and then you become one of those, one of the colors, one of the players,
Okay.
and then you can place them in the grid, and you're playing against other people who joined in.
Ah, okay, and it's you place them in a column and they fall down.
Exactly, yeah,
Okay.
that's the idea.
Not like a
I
match
mean,
three.
the
where
falling
you
down
just
isn't
fall.
yet implemented, but essentially that's it.
Yeah, who needs animation?
Well, I can do that at some point. Yeah, but the idea is to have. I don't know how well that will work with more than 2 players, because the original game is only with 2 players. I don't know whether it works if I restart it. Probably not.
Nice.
I need to.
You could
reach
split
share
up.
screen, I think. But anyway, I want to have it with more than 2 players, so it gets a bit more chaotic and funny.
And everybody gets
Hopefully.
their own color then.
Everyone gets his own virus, right?
Nice.
Just one thing: if you're really trying to make it players, I would increase the size of
Sorry, the size of?
increase the size of the grid, so you have more space.
Yeah, that was one of the things I'm considering. So at the moment, it's all coded really flexible, so I can have it lining up 4 things, lining up 5, 3, whatever, and I can also, of course, adjust the grid size. So I'll see how large I'll do it.
Oh, nice.
Maybe a bit larger grid, and I guess how many in a row will depend on the number of players. For testing, this is just randomly placing with kind of 2 players.
But Philip,
yeah.
when you're needing players tomorrow, we can actually raid your channel. So if you prepare it for, we have the morning stream at 10. And then when we're finished here, we can actually head over to your channel. And then, yeah, there are always 10 to 20 viewers. We can raid your channel. So we move everybody over there. And then we can try it out with so many people.
Yeah, it would be cool to have some playtesters.
You know,
and,
I love the idea. You could also, you know, like Twitch Plays Pokemon had voting, so you could like half the viewers in your chat into teams and let them vote on the next move, and the highest voted move wins.
Oh, that's also an interesting idea.
Yeah, that works probably a lot better if there's a lot of players in there.
Yeah,
and typically the funny moments come up if like a group of people start sabotaging, or you know.
Yeah, it's definitely something to consider. If there's more people, I wasn't considering really tons of people, but if you had tons of people, you'd need something for that. So I was thinking maybe have a group of 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how many people. I don't know when this game stops to make sense. But if you have more people that want to join in, then yes, then this voting system would definitely be the funnier option. Yeah, maybe I'll implement something like that.
But you have to run a command in the chat to join in.
Pardon?
You have to run a command in the chat to join in, or are you automatically in when you enter the stream?
At the moment, I plan to do it via command, but I could change that.
So you have spectators too, because those people that don't run the command
Yes.
Are spectating.
That's the current plan, but maybe I change that. That is still kind of open. So I have just the basic integration of the game framework with the Twitch chat, so that I can send commands back and forth. But the logic, that part of the logic, I still need to write.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, I mean that's balancing, all in all.
Yeah, kind of.
Nice. Wonderful. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks.
Of course, I have to show the slide with the sponsors in between once or twice. That's clear. Yeah, what else can we do? We can do a music break and hope for the best that other people join in. We have 23 watchers, viewers, spectators. Or we can play a game. Who wants to play a game?
I think the way to go would be just drag some random person of the other Discord channels.
Isn't that rude?
Yeah, of course that's rude.
You mean we should go for rudeness? Should we? Team Pony? No. We can actually.
Most of them
I'm just saying, when we're also visit tables, where's the difference?
You're cutting out.
Oh, sorry. Is it better now?
Yeah. Yes.
I was saying, where's the difference? Because when we're in the university, he is also just visiting the tables. So, where's the difference of just pulling them out of the chat?
I mean, we can be rude to people we know. That is always an option. So we can actually pull over Fabian, for instance.
No, he's muted. I think he's.
We have a person in the chat who is offering to show their game.
Yes, please. Yeah. Please. Are you already? Ah, yeah, you're here.
Yeah, it's me. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, sure. Okay, so I am the team that is developing the side scroller with the spaceships and prepared to be Flash because it's very 80s style. It's very outrun. So
okay.
And I'm just gonna show you the our lobby screen for now. So this is it.
Wait, I have to transition. Yes, now you're on. Wow, nice.
And as you can see, you can just set if you're the host or you're the client, IP port and all that stuff, your name, and then the host can select the spaceship that is going to be used. For now, we just have the sprite for one, but we do have another one modeled out. And the idea is that one player plays the mustache, the other player plays the beard. And you can, after a while, dock both your spaceships, and then it becomes just one big spaceship, which is more powerful and faster. But it then works like this, that one player moves around the ship and the other one can fire.
Nice.
And we're not going to show you a demo right now. My partner is just he's integrating my script into his script, and nothing works for now.
But 80% merging at the game jam.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but we hope that we can show the full game tomorrow.
Very nice. I think Xifigam is already thinking of a YouTube video he might want to show right now. But we already have a copyright takedown notice, so we won't do that. Very cool.
So this is a game. This gameplay is peer-to-peer, right?
Yeah, it's done in Godot.
That's why that's using eNet, I think, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. That's why you had that question about connecting.
Yeah, that was us. Yeah, we figured that part out eventually, but yeah, we were still having problems. It's the first time using Godot for the both of us. So, but hey, we figured out most things, and I think we were able to finish the game until tomorrow.
Is there a distinction between the host and the client? So the host provides a server, or is it a real peer-to-peer structure?
I mean, it's we don't have a dedicated server, if that's what you mean.
Yeah.
But no, it's peer-to-peer, but one is the network master and the other one is the puppet.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So one is providing the original scene graph, and the other one is just getting it over the network and updating it over the network.
Exactly, yes.
Okay. Nice.
And also I wanted to say a shout out to Gabriel because he provided these beautiful graphics. You will see the second one tomorrow, but without him we would have crappy graphics probably, but now we have these majestic beards.
Nice. Is it Gabe? So the one who gave the keynote, I think 2 game jams ago or 3 game jams ago? Yeah, he's great. He's awesome. I've worked in several projects with him. So if you need graphics, ask him. Or Natasha, actually. And thank you for reminding me to thank people, because Natasha is so silent. But Natasha provided the wonderful streaming overlays. So I did some myself, but I immediately trashed them when I saw Natasha's. I did a very nice job. She has a very skilled hand with graphics and design. That's pretty awesome, actually. So yeah, if you need design and graphics, ask Gabe, ask Natasha. Those are the people to go. Gabe is the best. Yes, the chat reflects that. Awesome.
The style reminds me a lot of the game you made 1 or 2 game jams ago. You know, the one with the tablet?
The board game.
The board
card
game with the tablet? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the spaceship.
That's true, yeah. That was actually similar. Did we have Gabe on board for that one?
No. The art was done by a mixture of Sabrina, me, and Natasha.
Very nice. Yeah, I know that I completely backed out of the board game rule project, so you did most of the work there, because I totally wanted to have a digital board.
Please, can you play the music again? I have forgotten the rhythm.
Where was the music? It should be actually online. I have to
Fight.
check.
You know it best.
What
was the music?
I have no idea, but I'm entirely certain that we will get a copyright strike if we play it here.
Yeah, that's true.
We might be able to share the YouTube link in the chat.
You could sing.
It was something from the 80s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, it was something from the 80s.
But it was not Knight Rider.
No.
After playing, I saw it 8 times again. It was such annoying.
Yeah, I know that the 80s theme kind of stuck, so we had it at the Hidden Gem running all the time.
Oh my god.
Maybe we still find it.
I'm actually thankful if you don't, because then, I have it stuck in my head for the rest of the jam.
I think you complain every time about that. But for the Hidden Gem, Vede was in the same group as Fight, and then yeah, that was kind of no way out. The speaker was running all the time. And it was not the Root Sandstorm. Okay. Anybody else wants to show where they are? We have something like, where is it? Hello? Here we are, yes. We have something like 23 people watching at the constant bitrate of 2435.59 kilobits per second. That's actually interesting that they give us such a strange number at Twitch. We have 1 more concurrent viewer on YouTube, and I think 3? No, 1 more on Facebook. Interestingly enough, Facebook really upvotes those live videos, but I think Twitch is the main thing where people watch. I mean, I always post a Twitch link. Shall we close the stream and go back to our games? What do you think? Or the other option is we play Drawful, for instance. Or Mini Metro, because it has come up a lot. And I haven't played Mini Metro in some time. I'm not even sure if I've installed it, but I got my work PC from home here. So, and I know that I have it at my work PC. No, I actually have to install it.
That's not that much of a deal.
That's true, yes. I just saw that
I'd be
Borderlands
up
3.
for a game of Drawful.
You would be there for a game of Drawful? Awesome.
Me too.
So your work PC is your stream,
Yes,
your
you
gaming
can.
PC. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't have the money for a gaming PC. So I bug at work that I get a gaming PC. For at home, I just have a PlayStation 4.
Krümelkatze wants to share his game.
Yes, yes, please head over. Where is he? We can drag him over here. Drag Krümelkatze over here. I found out that my mouse has a problem. Oh, I dragged him to whatever channel. That was a bad idea. Where is he gone? Ah, here. I'm gone.
He dragged him.
I dragged myself too.
Yeah, great.
Oh, I got him. Did I have him here? Yes. But you have to turn up the microphone, I think.
Okay, I'm here.
Yes, awesome.
I think I have.
If you have something to show, please share it on Discord, on going live on Discord.
Okay.
You're listening on Twitch, that's why we have this huge lag, most likely, aren't you?
I heard you twice, so I was
Okay.
wondering.
So if I keep
Okay.
talking, I make you completely crazy in the head.
Hello.
Daniela.
Ah, hi.
Yes, Daniela is here. Unfortunately, I don't have the very nice assets by Daniela in the game yet, but I think she will gladly show them afterwards.
Yeah, and she's here to assure us that it will be spiced up.
Okay, then a short preview of a game in development. So, I'm gonna just share my fish here.
Live. Let's pop it out. Go to the left, make it full screen, see if that works, and you're on.
Ugly. Unfortunately, I cannot do it full screen right now because I need the editor to spawn anything. Yeah. Let's go in here. And we need some fish. That's what we're working on right now.
Where is the fish always sounds for me a little bit like a Scooter song. It's just like, I want to check the microphone. Where is the fish?
How much is the fish?
Ah, yes, you're right. How much is the fish? I mean, why do you know that? That's not your music.
Because I've been tortured by these kinds of songs all my life.
Okay, and then you know that Armin ended up as neighbor of Andreas Gabalier. I mean, that's bad. If you don't like it, then you're stuck with this guy.
It doesn't live here anymore, so that's good for me.
Basically, what we are doing after a 3 hours brainstorming session yesterday, was really awesome and gruesome both at the same time. We came up with the idea to have a swarm or a school of fish, and we have together apart in the form of, if somebody attacks a school of fish, usually they split up, and basically that's together, the apart scene, and then they join up again. So that's our take on the topic. And basically it's going to be a kind of vertical side scroller, so top down. You just have to wait the enemies by splitting up your school of fish.
But this the taking apart the school is not implemented.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Just 20 minutes ago, we got the fish movement working, so I'm quite happy with it. And now we're going to include some assets.
I mean,
Then
when it compresses, when the swarm compresses, that really looks awesome. So that's why I was asking it, not that I was mistaken.
Yeah, the fish movement looks really cool.
Yes.
I just played around. Just one moment.
Also, when the fish are stopped, they look like a fingerprint.
Does it look like eggy?
Yes. Or a hairy egg.
Okay, so that's how it should look usually.
Matthias, didn't you want to keep it safe for work?
Yeah, I was thinking of a chicken egg, normal chicken egg with hair.
That's basically our work of progress right now.
Nice.
And maybe Daniela wants to show her awesome assets.
We want to go live, Daniela.
Yeah, how many viewers do we have?
Wait. Now I have to find the browser again. 23 plus 1 plus 1. 25.
Yeah, just a short, just a moment. I share screen.
So I can do some ads for my favorite streamer on Twitch while Daniela is searching for the screen sharing option. No, it's here. Okay.
It's okay.
So you're spared. Those people who know it say, no, please don't tell anyone.
So that's basically we have a vertical side scroller. So I wanted to make a bit of a deep sea feeling, and this is not the actual scale, just for me to see how it works all together, because the backgrounds are all like a pattern, so it repeats. And when you reach the bottom of one, I don't know, approximately 100 meters or so, then you are coming to the chorus, and yeah, so forth. And this is the whole level I have so far.
It looks really nice.
Yeah, and it gets darker and darker, and we want to make some movement of the chorus and some waves and some particles that float upwards.
Nice.
And it gets darker in the game, and when you are at the bottom, you have basically no light at all. So we are going to add some fluorescent quallen. Yeah,
jellyfish.
fish or coral.
Armin
and
is here, he
jellyfish.
knows.
Yeah, and I have not done any enemies yet, so that's basically what I did.
That
All
would,
day.
it would be so cool to have lanternfish down there in the deep.
Yeah, that's also. I don't know if we have time for that.
Yeah.
But I would love to have that too.
Nice. It reminds me a little bit of Ridiculous Fishing. Do you know Ridiculous Fishing?
No, I haven't
You
seen
have
that.
to check it. I just move it over here for a second.
Yeah.
It's
And these are just
A Flambeer game.
that are going to be exported and then
Nice.
put together in.
Nice. So if you haven't played Ridiculous Fishing, please start after the game jam. It has a similar effect as Paperclip. You don't stop.
Oh no.
Don't try Paperclip throughout the game jam. Please, please don't try it. Forget it. Make it. You've never heard it.
I don't like those clicker games, but a friend of mine, he did that, and also the Dr. Meth, he played it, I think twice.
Nice. But you have to try Ridiculous Fishing. Ridiculous Fishing, I would show it to you. I have it on all my mobile phones. It was in a Humble Bundle. It is so awesome. You basically start fishing, and then you rail in the fish, and then it flies into the air, and then you have to shoot it. So it's total realistic fishing simulation. And when you
Yeah,
got
well,
enough
it's
fish,
redneck fishing.
yes, yeah, when you get enough fish, you can exchange your trucker cap and longer lines, and then you can get a shotgun instead of a pistol, and an Uzi and an assault rifle and stuff like that. And the best thing is that you can get a chainsaw for a hook. So you can shred the fish while going down. That's pretty awesome.
But then you can't shoot them anymore.
Yeah, but they count. You don't have to shoot them. And on the way back up, you actually catch the living fish. And you only have so much fuel for the chainsaw. So that's the downturn.
And it makes total sense that it works underwater.
Yeah. I mean, what is better than a waterproof chainsaw? You can do underwater logging work. Nice. But I'm looking forward to playing the game. Thank you very much, Fabian and Daniela, for showing us.
Thanks for the chance to show.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a game jam. And that's actually pretty cool because I now we have the chance to see the games in between and feature them. Because, yeah, we have this stream. Maybe we should do that. And I can drink at home. I don't have to drive home, so I can drink more. Which is maybe not so good idea, but whatever. Okay. Anybody else who wants to show their game? Let's check the chat. Nope. I'll even consider getting myself some fish now. Yes. But where do I get fish right now? And not here, not here. Okay.
I guess you need a chainsaw that works underwater. And then you can just go to Ossiase or whatever is closest to you.
Yeah, maybe I can just, the exit from Ossiase Sepach, I can just stand in the Sepach with a chainsaw. Definitely, I will not come back from that because they will just get me there and then put me somewhere with closed rooms and stuff.
Yeah, and padding on the wall.
Yeah, those nice walls to lean in.
And the I love me jackets.
Yeah, the hug yourself jackets, they're awesome. Okay, so maybe I don't do that, and also I have an electric chainsaw, not gas powered, so maybe I should not step into the water with an electric powered chainsaw. Not even in the whirlpool, even not if it's inflated, because that's kind of not a good idea. Yeah. So that was an hour of stream. So basically, I really like that we had games shown, 3. You can revisit them in the archive, and I'll try to get online at 10 tomorrow. So stay around. I have to wave my hand. I learned that from Andy. I have to wave my hand in front of the camera that the autofocus works again.
That's correct.
And yeah, we'll meet at 10. Other than that, I'll be online on Discord all the time. So if you want to ask us something, you can just rate.
So even at 4 in the morning?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are people online at 4 in the morning. Most likely I'm not. So
but you just offered to answer their questions.
Yeah, then with a time delay. Most likely. Yeah. Okay, and other than that, I would just check if my favorite streamer is online. We can rate his channel. He will think we're crazy. Yes, he's online. And he actually herstellen and basteln. Very nice. Should we do that?
Nice, let's go there.
Let's go there. How do I do that? I can try. I have to tell you something. If you think I'm crazy, I mean, I am crazy, I know that. But this guy is Spielmann. Is a musician who is at medieval events, and he detected or identified the idea of streaming online as an additional income to being a Spielmann, which is not something you can make a living, and he has several live action options, and his most liked option is the Sauflöcher, which is a German word for a hole for drinking, so watering hole, basically. I think it's the English term. And he's one of the most famous Austrian streamers, so actually it's a cultural thing. You have to see him. So I say goodbye and hope see you tomorrow, and don't take me for completely crazy when I now send you all over to Kavau TV. Bye. I'll head there too.